you have me in custody right now? You think you are going to try and kill me with a plane crash or whatever idea you have? Bro, you are messing with anti-substance, bro. You will be severely punished for this shit, Donald Trump. You and your followers, along with your country, you don't know who I am, bro. You gotta have mercy on your soul.
To replay this message, press 1. To delete, press 7. To return the message sender's call, press 8. To save, press 9. For more options, press 6. Message saved. New message received today at 7:42 a.m.
Baby, I am leaving my second message. I want you to record this voicemail and post it on my page. I will say it for the last time. Donald Trump is basically Hitler of our time. Donald Trump is the Hitler of our time. America, the Germany of our time. The black and brown immigrants are the Jews of our time. And I am the African of our time. As you can see, the same thing is happening all over again. But the story will not end the same way. The story will end in me being victorious over America. Donald Trump, whether you like it or not, bro, you're getting old, right? Your afterlife, honestly, I lied to you. You have the worst afterlife of them all. Because Netanyahu still served me in everything he did. You, on the other hand, is only trying to serve himself and money. Donald Trump, I will send you to a lake of fire. You will melt in that lake of fire, but you still be alive. Do you understand me, Joe? In the afterlife, you are messing with your own creator and God. I can't even realize it, bro. Do you think you're going to go scot-free, bro? What do you think I would do to you when you arrive in the ethereal world, bro? You gotta run, bitch. I'm gonna catch you, dude. All you Republicans are Nazis. Yes, you Republicans today are Nazis. And the black and brown immigrants are the Jews. And your Donald Trump, your King Donald Trump is Hitler. And America is Germany. And I am after shame. The story will not end the same way, bro. I will slay America. Guaranteed, nigga. What happened to Sodom and Gomorrah is happening to you guys, motherfucker. Baby, don't forget to record everything I've said and post it online, okay?
To replay this message saved. New message received today at 7:40 a.m.
Hello, babe. I called you twice. You went to voicemail, and I'm going to leave you a voicemail. I want you to record this voicemail and post it online. I am still waiting to sign my deportation papers. Apparently, all of a sudden, they don't want me to sign my fucking deportation papers anymore because the guy has not been back to my cell in over fucking almost a day now. But whatever, man. You Americans, you're all dumb as fuck. You need to overthrow your own government. I already told you. The Republicans today are the manifestations of the Nazis of the past. The black and brown immigrants are basically the Jews of today. The black and brown immigrants of America are the Jews today, the Israelites, the Jews. Donald Trump is reincarnation of Hitler. The Republicans are the Nazis, and America is Germany, and I am Abdushin. And the same thing is happening all over again. But the story will not end the same. The story will end in me burning America down to the ground. Guaranteed. You don't believe me? Look into the future time, you bastards.
In the Bible, it says
press 1.
that Babylon will burn down. It's like always a thing being said that United States is Babylon. So, find the Bible in that and picture it like that. And the rest of what he said, you will understand. And not only that, but I literally just said this, like, if people keep going off the Bible and just making it seem as if it's just like all about the Bible and stuff like that, people are going to be upset when they figure out that they crucified Jesus and everything they've been writing as they're just great Christians and good people. It's going to piss people off. Right now, you know, it just passed with all these sicknesses, COVID and the rest of them that have been happening for years, since like 1970s, and even before that, but most recent 1970s, I say, because, you know, those are the times where people from Mexico would have to travel, and there's no way to really cure them. So yeah, now they're doing other things within the Bible as well. Now the Iranian president is like going crazy and nuts and acting like the devil and making everyone over there in his area believe that he is a god and that everyone should die for him, and that's basically the Antichrist right there, right? But no, they're blaming Donald Trump because Donald Trump is trying to make one place a better place, which means that you cannot see where everyone would be probably jealous and they want to burn down America. People, terrorists, you know, like literal terrorists that have been getting paid by Iranian president. It's so crazy because you wouldn't even think that the Iranian president would be paying people, but he's literally paying people, or he literally was paying people. So I don't know, I guess the dad of my children is just so fed up and upset because he was just such a big Donald Trump fan, and then next thing you know it, you know, he would call me and him Donald Trump and me Melania, and he's just upset because of how bad it's been, you know, and it has been bad, so of course he would be upset. I mean, even our landlord has treated us like poop, you know. People in this trailer park, you know, they're just weird sometimes. Recently they said that he was yelling at Hispanics, which he wasn't. He was saying something else. But I mean, why even take that serious? Even my family has gone through it, you know, with being within the areas that they're immigrants, like my parents. So, I mean, it's like a struggle that you have to overcome, but no negativity like that. Just, you know, it's just annoying for him because he came here as a student. He got bullied as a student by white racist kids, which is really stupid. You would not feel that New Mexico would have that, but you know, people from countries, cities, and states travel, and somehow racism got to this place. And Texas, of course, they have a lot of racism, but you wouldn't think at an army base there would be racism, and they bullied him there too. So it's been very horrible for him, and he had a bad childhood probably, so you know. He kind of didn't know his dad was not his real dad, so he's just been messed with. And he's just like, he still tries to just put his word out there. And he's mentioned that, you know, they just don't get the way he communicates. And I kind of get that because I live with him, you know. And I know that he's smart. I know him from, like, when I met him. So, I don't know, you know, it's just like, it's just literally like when someone's upset and you just like, you know, just trying to get them to calm down. But not only that, then you really think about how like the mental things go about how when you get into a place where they're bullying you or harassing you and making you feel like belittled, and they're like, you know, making you feel like you're worthless, and you go into that mental state of mind where you just can't do anything about anything. You feel weak and powerless. And him being alone here in the United States and not having a lot of people and not even having his parents, you know, and having to struggle by himself, kind of just hurt him. The way people put him down to will not be good for anyone it won't be good. But yeah, I guess, I guess people don't want to stop racism or stop themselves from being racist. I'm so upset I didn't get to answer him, I miss him. It's not fair to him. Yet, hopefully, somehow he doesn't get deported. I don't know how that's gonna happen because, good things never happen for me. And if I know a little bit of his past, seems like good things don't happen for him either. And it's really like that, Growing up was horrible, not knowing what cyber stalking was, and yeah. Hopefully my cup doesn't get filled up with too much ice before I get back there, because I am pregnant, walking, and I am taking so much time sometimes to get to places. Like, I can't even walk correctly. For some reason, I just feel like, I'm so close to giving birth that I could give birth on 4th of July, and I don't want to. Well, hopefully I don't go into labor anytime soon. I really would not like that. I know it sounds different, but if you really think about it, when you think about a date that it's supposed to be due and, like, it's happened to me when I've had that due date, it's just been horrible. And then when you think about, like, when it just happened and it was just, like, out of the blue, like, it just feels like maybe that is what I want, but at the same time, like, I want to go in knowing what I'm going in for, and even if it's not my due date, I want to feel those contractions, and I want to feel that labor, that will prepare me more, and that will help me with what I'm going to be feeling. Well, hopefully everything goes by well. He would like for the baby to be born for the 3rd of July, and I would like the baby to be born the 5th of July, and my parents would probably want, like, 4th of July. That was Hayla's first due date, and he was born, like, a couple of days before, so that was kind of cool. Like, 2 weeks before. Anyways, I'm gonna go get the other phone because I just missed the phone call, and I didn't think he was gonna call that early, but I got in the shower and he usually calls at 8, 9, I mean. Lately he's been calling like at 9. $8, 5 p.m., 4 p.m. Well, things that cannot go back and fix. Imagine having to live like that, and things that you want to like fix that would only make everything better, you can't.
My phone access to talk. Regional Finance, Uncle speaking.
Hi there. Is Myra available? This is Sarah Guerrero.
Sarah, we open at 8:30.
You open at 8? Oh my gosh, I thought it was 8:30.
No problem. So we'll talk to you at 8:30.
Yeah, I will call you back.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I don't even know.
Thank you.
Things. Bye. Sarah, we open at 8:30. I literally just thought it was 8:30 right now. What the fuck? I was so confused. Oh, I was probably just looking at the times on the other phone calls. Anyways, I literally just saw 8:30 in my freaking face right now. When I scroll this down, probably I thought it was or something. Anyways, that was so funny. She was like, Sarah, we open at 8:30. That is so funny because, like, no one really says my name. But, like, she called it like she knew me. Yeah. I thought I paid my electricity bill. So I threw away the paper. And, I will be paid on July 4th, so right now I don't have anything, but within this time I just thought that I had already paid it, just never minding it, just gonna call them, make sure like I could get the bill still, because I had not got the bill and I had called in, and I didn't pay it, and they want to shut off my electricity again for the second time, third time on Friday. So I guess I had paid my gas bill, not my electricity bill, and I threw away the paper, looking at it confused, like, what the heck, I just got this bill. And I was looking at my recent calls, and I guess, yeah, it was not what I thought it was. So instead of paying electric company in June, I forgot about it and just paid only gas. I am still looking for the phone call because I really thought that I had called them. I'm really confused. I guess May went by really fast then. And June, from June to June 21st, it went by really fast. And I remember the days, like, I was just like, gosh, I'm gonna give birth in June. We're already in July, which is good, but I was just, going by what the doctors were saying, like, going by how my last delivery date was. So, where is this at? Oh, wow. Now I understand what was going on. Calling utilities, gas in Las Cruces, New Mexico, to pay it over the phone. It's it's very fucked up because, you know, the hackers, how they be getting into the systems. Well, I had to call 18 times because I was putting in my correct number, but it would keep adding a number from their end over there. So that was really, really fucked up. If you move to Las Cruces and you actually make a phone bill pay, you will actually know what I mean. So actually do it. It's cheap to live here if you're rich, so do it, try it, and then like you will know exactly what I mean. And right when you call, your freaking phone call is not even like as if it's recorded. It's like as if like someone's already on the other line with you. So anyways, these people working for Homeland Security, working for, you know, Homeland Security and not working for Homeland Security is really just doing a lot to normal people. I really wish I would have answered. I just don't feel good that I didn't get to. My minutes with utility gas that day were fucking crazy. I called May 29th. I called May 17th twice. Fudge. I called March 28th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 times. So it seems like after 18 times it goes through or something, or what the fuck, because that was a lot. Okay, the last time was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, yeah, 18 again. That's literally 2 times in a row. May 17th, May 29th to pay the bill. Wow. Anyways, what a horrible way to live when you know your history, and you have to think about how like you can't do anything about what happened in the past and how great things could have been and how horrible they're about to be and how horrible they've been. Like, you know, if everybody loved the person they elected, which was my great grandpa in Mexico, they elected him, like Mexico could have been better, possibly. And instead the mobsters killed him, took him to a mountain and killed him. And I just think about it like right now, like maybe, you know, if he were to have been elected and been president, I guess in Spanish it's called president, I'm not sure. My dad said president, I say governor. You know, if he would have been able to become who he was gonna be, maybe everything would have been better. And nope, they killed him right when they elected him and he won. just everybody loved him. They killed him, and that was it for him.
Regional Finance, how can I help you?
Hi there. This is Sarah Guerrero. I had got an email because I had got a refinance, and I was trying to complete the process, but it wasn't going through.
Okay, you weren't able to send the bill to
the email and get everything like verified? No.
do you have a pen and I can give you our email address?
Yeah, I will do that right now. You can give me the email address.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so it's R like in Robert, F like in Frank, C like in cat, 1001 at regional, spelled REGIONAL, finance, FINANCE
Okay.
.com.
All right. I will send it right now. Oh,
Okay, perfect. I'll wait for it. Thank you.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'll wait for it. Bye-bye.
I wish that the increase in interest wouldn't go up so fast or at all. I mean, 4 years is a lot, 5 years is a lot. But I mean, like, when you're living within Social Security and then the payments for Social Security only go by for like $50, you know, every 5 years or, you know. And then the payments on bills go by like up by $5. It's kind of like the amount of the interest is going up while the amount of the Social Security is going up slowly. You have more bills than income, so it's like, I don't know, it's kind of just, I don't feel like people should live on Social Security in a manner where like they have to depend on a government. I feel like they should just get the money and not feel like they're depending, but they're earning from the government as well. And I feel like there is a job for everyone too. Like anyone could do anything little just to help or do anything. You know, people don't want to be at home all day. Children don't want to be at home all day. But it's not safe for children out either. So it's really different because taking my children to like daycares was not gonna happen. You know, I took Z to one. They took his sweater. They were trying to take his freaking blanket. They got him bronchitis almost. They didn't tell me a kid had bronchitis. They're like mean to him. I don't want to deal with that again. So it's very different, but it's possible that it can happen. So if you see how dirty it is in other countries when they're all crowded with fog and smog and everything, and then they're crowded within how like houses are all put together and cities have just a bunch of buildings. When you see places like that and then you see places like America, it's like we are almost going towards that while America is so freaking little and tiny. Las Cruces was not crowded before, and now they are. Okay, so stalkers choose where they want to go to. They choose their marketing skills and how to lie and how to increase prices and how they look at Social Security benefits and how they choose to take from people. And when stalkers hack, they get into people's minds. So how Las Cruces has been ran lately, it's just been as if they've been just like living off of fun. And because of that, like there's so much dispensaries and stores that probably there's a little bit less stores than dispensaries. If you put like DD's discount, there's only 2. Ross, there's only 1. Marshall's, there's only 1. A mall, there's only half of 1. So it's like Chuck E. Cheese, there's only 1. Peter Piper's, there's only 1. I think there's 2. I'm not sure if it's a Peter Piper though. So there's just things, you know, that since it's a small city, they can be smart enough to have one huge nice location instead of 2 ugly small locations. One ugly, one barely even trying to be something. You know, since there's so many dispensaries, there could be a huge warehouse somewhere like LA. There does not need to be like 100 dispensaries. It's just so boring how people think, you know, like I just dislike it so much. Dentists for children, how many are there here? Like 5 maybe. Going to one for children, you have to wait an hour. to check in and then maybe an hour to get seen. It's very bad, okay? It's not being ran correctly. It's being ran off of stupid fun. Like, I get it. I would love to have fun and be fun, but not like that. That is not how I would want to have fun. I would want to have fun like being able to be in charge and building correctly. Like, if you have a small city, you put things in the middle where people can go. A fun area for children. A fun shopping center for children. A large restaurant for children where they can go and have fun. Like Mexico, like TJ. You go and you have a shopping center, and TJ is small, so you have a shopping center, and you go shopping there, you do things, and it's like a mall, but you have your separate stores inside where you don't necessarily have to be in a whole place just as a warehouse mall, large mall. You just go in and you walk around, and it's an indoor shopping area. And malls are different because malls, the stores are open to everything. So, I don't know. I would just, if it were up to me, since I love like exploring, and then when people are high, they love to just like do things, like if it were up to me, I would literally have the hugest warehouse, only a warehouse one, to make it large enough so like people really could go smoke and have fun and not have to go to another one, have to go here, have to go there. No, that would be a lot more better for people. And I'm not saying all the dispensaries in one. I mean, like, come together and, like, literally, like, work together, earn more together. I mean, when you do have more, you get more, too. So it's just, like, people are not awake or, how do you say, like, they don't know of each other, so it's gonna be difficult. But I just think that it would be up to like the mayor, so like if you do something to make it be done within how you say, and you have the authority to make sure it gets done that way, then you should do it. Like, it's difficult to work together within the government because there's different parties, which is so stupid, like, why would they trust each other to be within the same government and have two parties? Like, that's kind of not healthy and right. Like, common sense is common sense, so yeah, you would want to do the better thing, and they just make it seem like, oh, but we still have to think about this and that, and we still have to look at this clock though, it's so cool. And then you still would have to like trust and do the right thing within yourself and for others. Like, it is possible to actually get things done. It's so simple, but at the same time, like, how the United States has been ran has been like corrupt and horrible and bad and lying to people. So, or even if they try to do something good, like, they're still not doing good. Like, all the cyber stalking, how they put the things in people and they like ruin people's lives and they ruin like people's bodies, and it's So mean. Like right now, I want to go and lay down, and I've been sitting down like this, hearing, look at how you're sitting down with your legs open. I am pregnant, and I cannot do anything about it. Supposedly, that's me thinking that now. Like, and I'm just having to hear this shit every single day, daily. Like, they're literally stalking me every single day, like, for no reason, me and my children. My son was crying for like 30 minutes yesterday because he was so annoyed about how he didn't want to eat food that he needs to eat. And he wanted to eat cupcakes. And he had like so many cupcakes in the morning because it's my little 2-year-old's birthday. So I bought them cupcakes, and he was like so mad because he had to eat that. And before that, he made a huge mess with cereal just because he didn't want to come ask me. Because earlier I had made the food and he didn't want any. And I'm not going to force him to eat, you know, because if he doesn't want to eat, then how can I force him? Which is so dumb because the food that I make is just healthy for him. It's not bad. It's not nasty. My dad ate. I ate. Hayla ate. But him, he just wants to eat junk food. He wants to eat chips and cookies and cereal. And it's really retarded. But I feel like I know he's going to come to the understanding that he's going to want to eat because he does it, you know. But yesterday was really bad, and it's just like they're controlling the children's minds to just either overreact, behave bad, or just not do what is right for themselves, and children end up getting hurt, and it's just as if that's what they want to do, and it's not what they want to do. It's just very sad for them. And it's like parents' fault when parents are like upset about it. I was just looking at him cry like, oh my gosh, like come here, like what's going on? Like stop crying at first, you know. Okay, no, doesn't want to stop crying. Okay, then fine. Then I keep looking at this little boy, he keeps crying. I'm like so sad already. Like come on, dude, like you're freaking depressing me crying like that. But I cannot just tell you like, come here, baby. No, I can't do that yet. First, you know, I have to let you feel that, because you're not gonna like it. I have to talk you out of it and through it, because you're not gonna stop crying. And I feel bad, so finally I have to literally call you over, and it's just like you still don't want to stop crying. It's like, come on now. And it's not that I don't want to call him over ASAP because of the stalkers putting this shit in his head. It's just that, like, just looking at him, talking to him, he's already mad because he doesn't want to do what he should do. And it's just already difficult and horrible to even talk to the little boy. So, you know, it was so freaking dramatic how he was crying. Maybe it has to do with the dad not being here, you know, because, of course, if the dad was here, he would not be acting like that. But, I don't know. So, I was due July 4th, last pregnancy, and my son was born June 26th. So, that's literally only a week. They called it 2 weeks. Because they said I delivered 38th, but I mean, full term is 40. They said full term is 37. I don't know how many days they go off of now. Like, if, like, 1 week is 4 days, or... I'm sleepyhead. Oh, you're such a sleepyhead. Hi, baby. Hi. Good morning. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? How are you doing? Hayla ate so much yesterday, so he's gonna be able to be off of breast milk. I know it sounds like, why would I still be doing it, but I do it for the connection, and I guess it helps too, because the feelings they want you to feel within all the time of stress is not good, you know. And I guess like it's good if he drinks, so I might not do it, and I will try something else for the little baby, because I do want to, but then I don't. So I'm just gonna have to like do 2 at once, and then just try to fill up the baby like that, because I really do want a healthy baby, and I don't trust formula. So I tried to breast pump, and this boy at like just a couple of days old, he would not drink the bottle even if the breast milk was in it, which is kind of weird. But like, I would breast pump and it would not taste the same for me either, so it's very horrible. And then he was getting used to it. The dad was helping me with that, and then next thing you know it, something happens to the breast pump. So the bottle interaction that the dad had with him was great, and then the breast pump just went bad.